Hey, what's up everybody? Let's remember why I make these videos. I talk about popular stocks to help you make money. It's as simple as that. I'm here to simplify everything that I see so that you and I can make money. Now let's remember my background. I spent a number of years on Wall Street working for the hedge funds, the banks, the institutions. Let's remember, I look at things differently. The way my mind works, it works more like a calculator, but with a human touch. So whereas the institutions use algorithms, I use algorithms in my head, but I also use the psychology of trading. And I understand why people are doing certain things in the market and what to expect. And the great thing about it is I generally see it first, and I generally share it with you so that we can profit off it. So I've recently made a video about meme stocks, about socially popular stocks. It doesn't mean they have true valuations. What it means is they're more volatile because people are talking about it on the internet. They're talking about it on Reddit, on Wall Street Bets, and if you get in early enough, and that happens to be the lotto play for the day, your stock can move 80%, 100%, 150%. If you have options, you're talking about 1,000% return, maybe more. I've had platform members show me 3,000% on a single trade that we've made. 3,000%, insane. So what I wanted to do, because I always tell you guys, no traders left behind, I wanted to make a video. I wanted to talk about the more popular stocks right now and where entry and exit would be, how to secure profit, and what to be careful about. Because there are a number of stocks, meme stocks out there that gain popularity and people say, oh, I know it's going to the moon. I know it's going back up, but they're left holding heavy bags. So I'm here to prevent you from doing that. We're going to look at a few different meme stocks this morning. But first, before we do, tell me you like the idea behind this video. Slam that like button, hit the subscribe button. I drop videos daily and all of my videos are here to make you money. I could talk about recent stock plays like QS up 10%, LAC up 40%. I could talk about Netflix when it was under 600 and now it's over 650. But I won't. I'm going to talk about meme stocks. I'm going to talk about securing profit, and I'm going to talk about what I see and what you can expect. So stick with me through this video and let's learn, grow, and make money together. So one of the more popular meme stocks from the past few days is Mark, M-A-R-K. It's Remark Holding. Let's open up the chart. We're seeing it right now at $3.15. You can see heavy selling yesterday. So let's just go to the 1-year chart. You'll see it spike once before in February. Let's remember, January and February, the markets were at all-time highs. Every single stock was at a high. So I need to look back and say, okay, it was $1 here. It made its way up to $1.40, $1.57. So I'm already telling myself, if you look at this chart, 90% of the time, the stock is under $1.90. So for it to hold over $1.90, I would be fearful. With that said, you can see that the spike here lasted 126. So it lasted over 5 weeks. So when you see it spiking here, it's not going to be done spiking. Remember, have a game plan, have strategy. So I'm telling myself, in 2 months' time, this stock will likely be at $1.66 or under $1.70 again, anywhere in here. In 2 months' time, in 8 weeks. However, we're trying to figure out how long this spike is going to go for. Again, how long it'll be above a certain line. So this is about 6 weeks. So again, history tends to repeat itself. So probably for 4 to 6 weeks, the stock will likely fluctuate in this range. So for me, I'm not entering this stock yet. I will wait till it holds $2.50, $3, $3.50. I hope it goes up to $4 and holds $4 for a week or two. Because when it goes up and it spikes to $4.40 to $3.18, $3.20, I will be buying put options or shorting the stock. So that's how I play social media. Because if you see these social media stocks, they go up, they spike, and they go back down. Most of the meme stocks are like that. I did another video. I showed you the grandfather GameStop spiked all the way to 400. The true value of GameStop, probably $150, if not less, in my opinion. I showed you AMC, the movie theater chain that went from $4 billion, which was its net worth pre-COVID, to over $14 billion now. And less people are going to the movies, and the movies are getting worse and worse. So that's what meme stocks are about. They get support from the general public. They get support from retail traders. Now, what I've told you before is 85% of the money in the market comes from institutions, big money, hedge funds, banks. 15% is me and you, retail traders. We own the smallest piece. So when we say, let's all get together and be apes and push the stock up, it only lasts so long. Which makes me think the next stock I'm going to show you soon is going to be Hood, which is Robinhood. All right, so we see this stock. See, this is what happens. Your pre-market, your $2.76, it's off 12%. So let's just show you on the chart where that is. Right in here. So you have two outcomes. Number one, it continues the bearish trend and it's done with already. People are securing profit. People are worried as we head into the end of the year. Maybe the markets will collapse. There's supply chain issues. There's energy issues. I understand there's inflation concerns. So if it does go down, boom, it will be going down to this range, $1.90, $1.84. Now let's understand, that is a full dollar down from where it is and $1.30 down from where it closed yesterday. But I'm not telling you that's happening yet, because when it does spike like it does, it tends to hold it for a few days, for a few weeks. So I see the drop here under $3. I see it up here. I say it's getting ready to drop again. So I think, and let's look at the chart, I think it's actually going to drop to about 240. At 240, I think it will probably spike back up. So yes, I'm giving you two strategies here. I think overall it's going to go down and be in the $1.50, $1.70, $1.80 range. However, right now, if I could get in, it's 275. If I can get in at 250 today or 240, I'll get in, because I know sometime in the next week, this stock will likely spike back up to, 355. So again, if I can get in at 250 and it could spike up to 355, that would be a 40% profit. So although I think the stock is going down, I'm telling you, we can make 40% on the upside. And then when it goes up, we can then jump on puts or short the stock and probably make 40% again on the downside. So there's a likelihood that I'm going to make, or try and make, 80% on this play over the next 6 months. So if you could return 80% over a 6-month time period, you'd be a very, very, very rich individual. Okay, so if you liked my explanation for Mark, please hit that like button, subscribe. Let's talk about two more stocks today. Popular ones. Let me just break out my phone. PHUN, PHUN. Now, we all know what that stock is. And for those who do not know what PHUN is, let me just bring it up. PHUN. It is the software company that is supporting Donald Trump's new SPAC. Donald Trump's SPAC, what was it, DWAC, that went from $10 to $12 to $15 to $20, north of $175 before retracting. Now, I told my platform members, what are you doing holding? You're in at $12. It was like $163. I said, get out. Run for the hills. You just made a ridiculous return. All right, so let's look at PHUN. Again, what you're going to see here, let me just open it up to the 1-year chart here. 60-cent stock, no value here. 60-cent stock with a market cap of $54 million back in November. So the company's worth $54 million in November. That's it, $54 million. And now you're telling me it's worth $540 million? It's worth 10 times that. Now understand, growing up in the Northeast, I saw a lot of things. I was still involved with the stock market. Let me tell you about Donald Trump. Now, he's not involved with this stock, but let me tell you about Donald Trump, what he did with his casino stocks. He moved all of his good assets out of the casino stocks and put them in a different holding company. He moved all of his shitty real estate investments into his casino stocks. I think this happened in the 90s, and do you know what happened? His casino stocks went bankrupt. They were a publicly traded company, and they went from $7 under one and ended up being bankrupt. So he's a very smart man. He moved money to make things look good, and he moved all of his bad assets to a company that ended up going under. Now, the same thing was done in The Big Shorts. Dr. Michael Blowry, remember he analyzed the housing market? He saw the same thing. These institutions, the same ones that manipulate you and I, they took all the bad housing debt and they put it into different derivatives, and then they sold those derivatives. They called them something else. It's like taking a piece of shit, putting it into a package, putting a gift wrap on it, and then giving it out as a gift saying, it's a lovely artwork gift. And someone would say, nah, man, it's a piece of shit. It's in your own perspective that it's a piece of shit. To me, it is artwork, and when I give you my shit, it is me giving you artwork. So again, I'm going off tangent here, but hopefully you understand. These stocks, they're only as good as people make them look. So PHUN, again, I told everybody stay away. My partner was in this stock at $12. It spiked up to $24. It went down to like $7. I told him yesterday when it spiked back up, hopefully you got out. So he did. All right, so let's look at the 5-day chart. Here's the spike. Went ridiculous. It didn't even give people a chance to get in because the float of the stock is so low, meaning there's only like 68 million shares outstanding. Let's understand that, I don't know, a good percentage of them, maybe 30% were shorted. All right, so then the stock spikes because everybody wants in and they want in as soon as possible and they think the stock is going to the moon, and yet it only went to $24. And I told people, please get out, bled out, secure profit, 19, 18, 20. Then it's going down, 18, 18, 14. And then it drops all the way down to 632. So what does that tell you? It tells you the first line of support is at 632. So when we look at the stock this morning and it is at $7.16, I will tell you it's probably going down. See where it is pre-market. So $7.16, 642 is the number I mentioned, 671. So it'll probably be all the way down to 671 pre-market, 695. Okay, so it's at 695 right now, or 696. I'm telling you today, I don't care what they do to the stock, it's probably going to close around 675. And understand that I believe the floor of this stock for right now will be around 574, a whole $1.50 lower than where it is now, a whole 20% lower. So these meme stocks are great to get in and get out. All right, let's look at the 1-day chart and I'll explain that to you. You get in, even on this bounce here, let's say 813 to 804. Let's just say you get in 831. So you don't even have to call the absolute bottom. Let's just say you get in at 814, okay? Somewhere in between. And then the stock goes up to $9. Let's say you don't sell at the top. You sell right here at $9. It's hit $8.98 here, 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 here. Okay, so at 4 times it hit $8.98. If you're in at $8.10 and it hits $8.98, that's a 10% gain. So 10%, some people look to make that in a full year. I'm telling you can make 10% in a day. Let's remember, I'm here to help you make money. All right, so let's keep looking at the stock. Even if you buy a dip in here and you're in for 764, and then you get out 20 cents higher, which is like 3.5%. So when I tell you to have strategy, if you say to me, Matt, I'm looking to avert risk. I don't want risk, but I want to make money. I will tell you, look at the 1-day chart of any meme stock, even ones that I don't even want to be in. And if you find what you consider the bottom anywhere in here, let's just say the spike. So you're in at 686, 682, 691, and then you ride it up to 750. You don't even have to get that excited. Say you missed it and you get out at 734. 691 to 734 is about 43 cents, which is about 6%. So it's not 10%, but it's also not 2 or 3%. You can make 6%. You can make 7% as long as you have strategy and a game plan. And right here, you should have the light bulb moment and you should be pounding the like button because I'm showing you how to make money. All right, let's find one more stock to look at. Here we go. BKKT. So let me pull that one up. Okay. So I've got BKKT, another holdings company. I believe they have something to do with crypto. I'm not sure. One of my 349 platform members pointed this stock out to me yesterday in the $16 range. Right about, where was $16? As it was moving yesterday morning. So that was the one day from yesterday morning. Right in here, 16. It got a quick pop. It was in the $24 range. I said to him, in and out, thank you. He said to me, you're absolutely crazy. This stock is going from $24 up to $50. I gave you the stock. You got in and you got out. You secured profit, but you're absolutely crazy. And what I said to him is, no, this is how I trade. I trade without emotion. I have no ties to this stock. I get in, I get out, I secure profit. If you tell me that I could buy something for $1,000 and the next day somebody will buy that same item from me for $1,500, I don't care, I'm selling it. If I move, which I mentioned, into this new apartment, and let's just say I paid $1 million for it, and someone knocks on my door the next day, has a briefcase of cash, and they say to me, hey, I'm going to give you $1.5 million. Great, sold. I'm moving. I take the cash. We trade without emotion. So again, BKKT, let's talk about, it has a market cap now of $793 million. Let's understand that the stock from being $30 was as low as $8. So the market cap was under 200 million. The number of shares outstanding, the free float, meaning the shares available to you and I, the general public, 25 million shares outstanding. The free float is just under 16 million shares. Meaning, if somebody bought all 16 million shares, there would be no shares for Joe Schmo or him or Susie Q, nobody for the public to buy. So as you and I, the retail traders, are buying up BKKT, there aren't enough shares anymore for the institutions to cover their short position. Let's remember, there are only 16 million shares on the market. I don't know how many shares are short, but let's just say 4 million. So if I'm buying and you're buying and he's buying and she's buying, we're all buying 10, 15, 20, 100, 1,000, 10,000 shares. The supply is going to dwindle down, meaning the price will continue to go up. So again, I secured profit. It tipped again. It tipped to $22.70, and it's currently, what, $30. Let's see where it is pre-market. Pre-market, it's already up 50%. So let's just look at the chart. The chart's going to look pretty insane because it's just going to look like a straight line up. Okay, so this stock, and I beg you guys to do your own due diligence because I'm not sure when this video will be released. I'm shooting it Tuesday morning. If we do not release it till Thursday or Friday, the stock might be up and down. So please do your due diligence. But understand, a stock like this, which has a decent short position, an extremely low float, meaning there are only 16 million shares outstanding. I mentioned previous companies that had 100 million float, 100 million shares. So imagine 100 for 16. It's much easier to short the 16 million float. Or if you find a stock, because I want you guys to find your own stocks, or if you guys find a stock that has a low float, under 20 million, a low market cap, under 100 million, and then you want to look at the short interest. If the short interest is north of 25%, 25, 30, 35, 40, that becomes a candidate. And then you could take it and you could see, does it fall into the meme stock guidelines? Are people talking about it on Reddit? Are people talking about it on Wall Street Bets? They are. Is it moving up in the rankings? Yes, they have rankings on the internet. If you type in Google, most talked about stocks, and you type in today's date, you're going to find a list. So thank you for sticking with me through this video. If you found it helpful and now you've had that light bulb moment and you know a better way or to have strategy when you invest in meme stocks, that's excellent because I'm here to make you money.